Nation, do we have a super secret spy organization watching us from above in invisible helicarriers? Are they hiding evidence of alien visitation? And does their director, is he secretly a Jedi who doesn't like snakes on a plane? We'll learn this and more on the Cosplay Report. Welcome to Captain Kyle's Cosplay Spotlight. Today we have a man of singular vision. Well, he has one eye. The director of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'd like to introduce Nick Fury. Welcome to the show.
Nice to be here, Kyle.
I realize that S.H.I.E.L.D. generally likes to operate under the radar, or at least with technology that makes them kind of invisible to radar. Why come forward now?
Well, let me tell you something. Due to the things that have happened here in the last few months and years, the infiltration, as everybody knows, of Hydra.
Hydra?
Yeah, we'll get into that. It's about time that we stepped out from the shadows and brought ourselves into the light to let the whole world know that we are watching you.
So, speaking of Hydra, it was a great shock to find out that this organization that was supposed to help us was infiltrated by Hydra. That's been around since World War II. Looking back, do you kind of question some of your decisions and things that have happened in the past because of the infiltration?
I never question my decisions. My decisions are never questioned. And the position that I am, I have to be confident in the decisions that I make at all times. Having said that, do I question some of the missions at certain points? Looking back on it, yeah. There may have been that one time where, I probably shouldn't tell you about that. That's classified.
So if you told me you'd have to kill me?
I probably would.
Yeah, please don't kill me.
No.
Would you hunt down our entire audience and kill them?
There is a helicarrier over the building.
Ooh, all right. But now that Hydra's been exposed and hopefully cut out of S.H.I.E.L.D., do you think you can move forward now and rebuild the organization?
Absolutely. Obviously, when you have a situation like that, there's always going to be some problems, maybe some problems that fell through the cracks. I guarantee you, we will find those problems and we will smoke them out. We'll deal with them. S.H.I.E.L.D. will move forward.
Well, that's great to hear. But you've lost a lot of agents with this whole Hydra thing. Are you hiring? Could I be a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent?
Oh, absolutely. We'd have to put you through a battery of tests and
what kind of
requirements. It's just a few physical things, There's an obstacle course. You'd have to run through, make sure you can dodge laser fire, gunshots, explosives.
Okay. Do you have any office jobs? I'm really good in an office.
You know what? There is an opening. I do have a need for somebody to actually drive the helicarrier. We take 5 people. One of them died.
How did they die?
There was an Ultron situation. I really can't say much more.
Yeah. Well, with that whole situation, are you following around Tony Stark to make sure he doesn't invent anything more that's going to cause us problems?
Yeah, that guy. I'll put it like this. We're always watching him. Tony Stark has been a great asset to not only S.H.I.E.L.D. but to the world. And it's in everybody's best interest that we keep an eye on him.
Always watching Tony Stark. So that's where some of those internet videos came from. Okay. You had a reserve helicarrier during this whole Ultron situation. Mm-hmm. Where do you park something like that? Does Tony have an extra garage or something that you kind of stored it in? Because that's not exactly, wouldn't fit in my driveway.
No. I will say this. There are an abundance of helicarriers.
Uh-oh.
I can't tell you how many, but in just such circumstances, we will have one that is available whenever necessary, such as the one hovering over this building right now.
All right, so that means more than one, probably less than 1,000?
I can't confirm nor deny.
Have you ever had any problems with your helicarriers? Snakes on a helicarrier?
Really?
Really?
There was that one time we did have to get rid of some snakes on the helicarrier. I'd really rather not. I don't like snakes.
So what was your order when you found out there were snakes in the helicarrier?
Shoot them. All of them.
You didn't say you wanted to get these...
I said some things I probably shouldn't have said, like maybe get these I'm sorry.
Snakes off this...
Snakes off of my helicarrier. No.
Okay.
There was a lot of gunfire. A lot of it from me.
How many was at the snakes and at the people who let the snakes on board?
It was probably an equal share.
Okay, well, understandable. Why did it have to be snakes? Why did it have to be snakes? Moving on from the helicarriers, which make us a little nervous, but one of the things that S.H.I.E.L.D. does is they go around and they find people with powers and they assess them and they kind of tag them and keep track of them. Is this like a violation of their rights?
I wouldn't see it that way. I mean, we are a world peacekeeping organization. So certainly anybody who has an ability that could level a city block, you'd want somebody watching over that, right?
Maybe. What do you think Captain America would say about, doing this?
Cap and I have had multiple conversations about this. We're never going to agree. But, his job is to avenge and my job is to keep the world safe.
Well, that is true, but Avengers also keep the world safe. Do you feel they're breaking into your territory?
No. This is a partnership. We will not always agree on protocol and tactics, but it's a true partnership. They have their thing that they do, and we keep all the dark things away.
I guess that's a fair plan.
There are more threats in the world than just people who are running around in colorful costumes.
I could imagine. Again, we've heard about these alien visitations. And there's been rumors that has caused a lot of superpowered individuals. Do you think that the probing and cow mutilations and crop circles, was that like early attempts by aliens to give us powers? Are there any superpowered cows flying around? Fair question.
There may be something on the helicarrier. I can't really say much more than that.
All right, well, we'll just move along, okay. Getting back to Tony Stark, he stepped down from the Avengers. Mm-hmm. Was that a great relief or kind of a, oh my God?
It's a gift and a curse. On the one hand, he's a great asset. He's a great asset to everything that we do for S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything that the Avengers do. Having him not on the board, it does cause some issues. However, as I said, we watch everything, so we know where Tony Stark is.
I don't know. I just do have to mention the last leader that I saw with one eye killed Santa Claus. So, I mean, we'd like to trust you, and I really hope that things work out. But
Doesn't
again,
this look like a face you can trust?
I don't know. Something about one-eyed people. Pirates? I don't know. Well,
what I can tell you is that, we do have the world's best interests
in mind.
So we will be looking out for you. We will be looking out for everyone. That's why there's a helicarrier up top.
Yes, and possibly to eliminate our audience. Well, Director Fury, thank you so much for coming on the show.
No problem. It's been a pleasure.
That's all the time we have. We will be back with a cosplayer after we go to Cosplay with Constance. So we'll be back. Thanks so much.
Okay, and what's your first name?
Rosary.
Hi, Rosary. How old are you?
7.
And who are you dressed as today?
Pizzazz.
And who is Pizzazz from?
Gem and the Holograms. I really like the show.
What's your favorite thing about the show?
When they start to get in a fight.
It's one of my favorite parts, too. Now, are you having fun at the RetroCon today?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part so far?
My favorite part is when I get to see R2-D2.
You like the R2-D2? And have you got anything cool from the convention today?
Yeah, I got Blossom.
Oh, yeah? Do you like the Powerpuff Girls?
Mm-hmm.
Which one's your favorite?
Blossom, because she's pretty.
She is very pretty. Okay, and you said you could perform for us as well? Did you want to do a little performance as Pizzazz?
Yeah.
Do you want me to give you the microphone? Thank you very much. Do you want to give a pose into the camera as Pizzazz? All right, thank you very much, Rosemary. Okay, and what's your first name?
Heather.
And Heather, how old are you?
13 on the 30th.
Of this month?
Yes.
Happy early birthday. How are you enjoying RetroCon so far?
Good, but I'm freezing. It's very cold.
You stand outside. Are you breaking the sun a little bit? And who are you dressed as today?
S.H.I.E.L.D.
And what game is S.H.I.E.L.D. from?
Portal 2, the one I'm wearing.
Okay, and do you play a lot of video games?
Yes.
Do you have a favorite video game?
No. I don't know.
And who are some of your favorite characters?
S.H.I.E.L.D., GLaDOS, Wheatley from same game, and that's all I can think of right now. I'm not good at this.
And how many cons would you say you get to go to?
Choose so far. I want to go to more, like AnimeCon, whatever it's called.
Bug your parents. Make them take you. Bug them lots. Go to all the cons. We'll interview you everywhere. Okay. Can you give us a chill pose into the camera? All right, thank you. And what is your first name?
Jessica.
Hi, Jessica. And who are you dressed as today?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman? I love your costume. It's really cute. And how old are you?
10.
10 years old. And how did you put your costume together?
I bought it.
You bought it? It's a really nice costume. Are you having fun at RetroCon so far?
Yes.
What would you say is your favorite part about the convention?
This.
This part? Good answer. We'll keep you around. Have you seen anything really cool at the convention so far?
Not yet.
Not yet? You're still looking around? You're going to make your parents buy you stuff?
Maybe.
You think they'll buy me some stuff?
Maybe.
And do you do any crime fighting? Have you saved any lives lately?
Not yet.
We'll make sure you get there. I'm sure Captain Kyle gets in trouble a lot. Maybe you'll save his life a little bit. Is Wonder Woman one of your favorite characters?
Kind of.
Who are your favorites?
Her and Superman.
Superman's really cool. Are you excited for the new Batman Superman movie?
I don't know.
You should go see it. Wonder Woman will be in it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, could you take a superhero pose into the camera? Thank you very much, Wonder Woman.
Welcome back. We are speaking to someone who looks like Nick Fury, but actually Nick Fury is a fictitious character as far as we hope and are aware.
You hope.
We do hope. What I'd like to do is introduce the cosplayer behind Mr. Fury. Would you introduce yourself?
Sure, I'm Sean Oliphant.
And where are you from, Sean?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Holla.
All right. Philadelphia is not well loved here, apparently. Come on. Philadelphia. Come on. Yes, cheesesteaks. Okay. Why Nick Fury? What inspired you to be Nick Fury?
A couple things. Samuel L. Jackson playing the character in the movie. He's just such a badass doing that character. I love that. And honestly, the thing that tipped me over, there was an image that Marvel had put out a couple years, maybe 2012, of Nick Fury Jr. for the main universe. And I looked at the picture. He looked like me. So I was like, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm going for it.
I think he looks like Nick Fury. What do you think? Yeah? Well, originally Nick Fury in the comics was Sergeant Fury in the Howling Commandos, which they've, in the Marvel Universe, kind of switched that around. And your comic version is supposedly the Descendant.
Yeah, there's two trains of thought on that character. Like, you know, the character that Samuel L. Jackson plays from the movie is from Ultimate Marvel, where it was basically the Marvel Universe just kind of updated a little bit maybe without some of the extra.
Sounds like Crisis on an Infinite. Anyway, go on.
So he, in that universe, Nick Fury was black, and they purposely made him look like Samuel L. Jackson. The Nick Fury character that I normally cosplay as is Nick Fury Jr., who is Nick Fury Sr.'s son. So.
Yeah, Marvel has a couple different universes. So, besides Nick Fury, I know you do some other cosplays. What else do you do?
I do Firestorm. I do Earth 2 Superman. He's evil and psychotic and kills people.
Do you draw deep on your own experience for that?
I pull out of the rage out to make that happen. Segway, Red Lantern Atrocitus. What else have I done? Magneto. Thank you. Magneto.
Hey, is this guy known or something? Wow.
And Luke Cage.
Luke Cage, I could definitely see that.
That was actually my first cosplay.
Awesome. You're looking forward to the new Luke Cage show?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Daredevil,
Can't
I
wait.
thought was really good.
That was phenomenal.
Better than Ben Affleck's version of Daredevil, I would say, definitely. But I can't blame Ben Affleck because he did what he was told by the script. You know, if the story's not good, there's only so much an actor can do. So
My personal opinion on that, like, you know, he wasn't the problem with that. You know, I mean,
hey, we have some Affleck fans, yeah.
he wasn't the problem with that. Like, you know, like he said, like, he only worked with what he was given. What are you gonna do?
I hear you. I've done some things that, yeah. No, never mind. We're not going to talk about that. So, how long have you been a cosplayer?
2011,
2011.
maybe 2010. I think it was 2010.
Okay, so about 5 years.
Yeah, right about. Like I said, I started with Luke Cage, and last year I kind of expanded a little bit, and I did Magneto. I did Nick Fury. That was the first time I cosplayed as Nick Fury. And Bishop from the X-Men.
You just have all kinds of, wow.
Yeah. I got a couple things sitting around.
What's next? Are you working on any new cosplays?
There is something I'm working on. I do want to eventually do the Punisher, so that's probably next.
Ooh. I could see you. You seem to gravitate towards violent characters.
Well, the world needs a Punisher. What can I say? I like to punish.
You like...
That was bad, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
50 Shades of Fury over here. So with your 5 years of cosplay, do you have any strange, funny moments that have kind of happened?
Yeah. So we were at a photo shoot. One of my friends is not here to speak about it, but I have a friend, Sarah, who does the Black Widow. We did a photo shoot, and we were back to back, and she's just very funny with stuff. She just flies out of the mouth. So we're standing back to back, and she just deadpans, and she turns to me and she says, "You're very tall. Have you ever had sex with a giraffe?" Right. So it's kind of become a thing where, every time, people see me, they're like, hey, how's the giraffes going? That gentleman right there.
Wow. Well, glad I'm not that tall. So what do you do outside of cosplay? What?
I'm a warehouse manager for Target.
Okay, very cool. For Target.
Target.
Well, we don't have a lot of time left, but before we go, I want to play a little game.
Sure.
All right. This game will actually require a timer.
Okay.
We're going to put you on the clock. We're going to give you 60 seconds. You know a lot about comic books.
Absolutely.
All right. What you have to do, you have to go through the alphabet, A, B, C, and name a character. Could be a villain, could be a hero.
Okay.
From comic books, using each letter of the alphabet in order.
Ooh, okay.
So this should be interesting to see how far you get. I don't expect you to get to the end. If you do, I will be quite impressed, but I will tell you when to stop, or when to start, and then I will stop you. And are you ready?
Go.
Go.
Adam Strange, Black Manta, Captain America, Daredevil. Damn it. Electro, Flash, Green Lantern, Hawkman. Indigo Lantern. No.
Ice.
Oh, Ice. There you go. Jack of Hearts. Okay. Who the hell? All right. Obscure villain time. Kangaroo.
Okay.
Livewire. Wait. H-I-J-K. Oh, okay. Magneto.
Stop.
Damn it.
Still halfway through the alphabet. Okay. I'd say that's pretty good. Maybe we'll have the Black Widow on, and maybe we'll see if she can best your score.
Oh, I would love to see that.
A challenge. And I'll ask her about the giraffes. Well, thanks so much, Sean, for being on the show.
It's been a pleasure.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after a few con tips and messages.
Welcome to Cosplay with Constance. We're going to be doing a con tip today. Today's con tip is photo etiquette, whether or not, when it's appropriate to take pictures of cosplayers. Today we have Jim Fogarty. He's going to talk with us about it from JFCP Photography.
Hi, I'm here to talk about photo etiquette and the proper way to ask for photos at conventions. So, what you don't want to do, the number one no-no, is to immediately snap a photo of someone you see in a costume, which I'm not going to do because that would be mean. That would be rude and disrespectful. Thumbs down. What you want to do is you approach your subject in costume politely and you say, "Hi, I really like your costume.
Why, thank you.
What are you dressed as?"
Oh, I'm dressed as Claire Redfield from Resident Evil.
"I love that movie. May I take your photo?"
Oh, no. No, you may not.
"Okay, have a nice day."
Thank you.
And then you walk away.
Or, yes, of course you may take my photo.
Awesome! Stand back and let me get ready. Strike a pose. 1, 2, 3. It's that simple. You need to be careful, though, when approaching younger cosplayers at conventions. Anyone who is a minor, you cannot take their photo unless their parents say it's okay.
Well, it's always good to know.
It's also good to know if you cannot approach anyone who is eating to take their photo if they're in costume. Food in the mouth means no photos at all.
Or the guy needs to learn that one.
Yeah. Lots of people. It's rude to take a photo of people when they're eating.
Okay, is there any other tips that you can give us about it today?
Remember to always be polite, be respectful, never ever take any suggestive photos of people, especially pretty women that might be dressed a little...
Scantily clad?
Sure, we'll go with that. Scantily clad. And no shooting at certain lower angles. That's a big no-no.
Okay, well, I think that's all we have for con tips today.
I have another one. I always show people the photo when it's done, so if they don't like it, I will delete it immediately, and no one will ever see it.
I like that one. We're going to keep him around. All right, well, thank you very much, Jim. Where can we find you on Facebook and your photography? Because I know you do take a lot of really awesome photos.
You can find me on Facebook at Facebook.com/JF Custom Photo.
We'll be sure to look for you there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, that's all the time we have for the show. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll be back next week with another show. Who knows, maybe there'll be giraffes involved. And again, thanks so much for being on the show. In the meantime, I hope to see everyone on the con floor. Have fun, and cosplay on. Interested in cosplay, but you're not sure where to start? Get my book, Elements of Cosplay, Costume, and Beyond. Available on Amazon.com.